Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mr. I'll Make a Meal Out of You. Today I'll be showing you how to make a garlic pork half loin. Get yourself one of these bad boys, cast iron skillet. If you don't have one, just use an oven-safe skillet of your choice. But this will be essential in searing the pork and making it nice and toasty. Preheat that oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. There we go. Start that up. Go to your fridge shack. Grab that de-thawed pork tenderloin. As you can see, I usually do these half at a time. Oh, I'm bleeding all over the counter. That's good. You're gonna want to grab all these out. Some olive oil, kosher salt, black pepper, got some thyme, got some parsley, and I'm actually gonna try using some of this garlic sriracha season blend that was given to me by one of my friends, and haven't got to try it on too many things. So should be pretty good on this. Actually, that looks like a pork loin right there that they're using it on. Huh. We're gonna take our pork loin here. Let's just drip that out so we're not on the counter. Take it to our cutting board. And wrap it like a Christmas present. That's the good stuff. Just kind of poop it out of here. I already used half of this previously another day, and then we just save it because it's just two of us eating. So one of these things is pretty big, and I mean pork's just way better fresh than warming it up. Go to your knives and get your paring knives, and we're gonna be cutting along here, and we're gonna be trimming some of this fat off. Especially on this end, we're gonna trim underneath all of here, and we're not gonna waste it. We're still gonna cook that, but we're gonna cook it separately from the rest of the loin, and that's gonna give us like a nice bacon dessert to go with it. Unfortunately, there's just no feasible way I can really film doing this because this requires two hands. I tried a tripod on the last thing, and it's just kind of a pain. So until I can get a good setup with that going on, well, this actually, you get a good sharp knife, and it just goes right in. Hey, I just love it. But let me finish this up, and we'll be right back. Alright, so that's about good. That's just coming right off then. A little last cut here. Woo, 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 woo! And we got it. So that's our fat butt there. Got a little bit here. Alright, so that is nice and trimmed down. This actually wasn't too fatty in here. Sometimes it's really bad and you gotta cut. Sometimes I just cut this whole side off. But I'm gonna keep it on today. We'll keep a little bit of that fat. The fat's not bad. They tell you to cut it off, but I think fat's flavor. Now we're gonna actually cut this little bit off here. Can I almost grab it off? I love playing with my meat. And 1, 2, 3. Bam. Now that the meat is prepared, we're gonna take our olive oil and prep our pan. Yeah, it's good stuff right there. Doesn't need to be too much. Another thing I like to do actually is I'm gonna grab a bowl here. That should be fine. And we're just gonna coat this sucker in some more oil. All that fat we just cut off of this kind of makes up for it, so they say. Gonna slather that all in there. That's good. It's a good sound. Just make sure you get your meat all oiled. And then gonna get our fat stuff in there too. Because like I said, we're cooking that. We're not wasting anything. We're using it all. And let's not forget to turn this on. We're gonna set it on high. Just for now until this gets hot. And then after it gets hot, we'll probably turn it down a little bit. And then we're gonna sear. I guess while we wait for this to warm up, and you'll know when you can just feel it on your hand that it's ready. Pop some garlic. This garlic's always good. Oh, where's my garlic? Did I use it all? There we are. You can use a couple cloves, probably as much as you feel like using. I don't know how much I'm gonna use. We'll see how much fun we want to have. Alright. Got one. Got two. Got three. I just think I'm just gonna pull this apart. Not too much left on this guy. That's just so fun. That's just the best. We're gonna season it with our seasonings that we picked out. And then we're gonna throw some garlic. I'm gonna make some like notches with the knife in there to put the garlic in and to help it cook in and just get the flavor nice. Well, oven just dinged and this is starting to sizzle. So we'll come back to that. We're gonna start throwing this in and we're going to just flip it probably for about 45 seconds on each of the 6 sides until it's nice and good. One probably important step is you're going to want some gloves or something good for holding the hot skillet because that is going to be really nasty to touch. And one thing that I have found in this house that I like to use, these little Freddy Krueger hands make it really easy to hold on to the hot thing while you're flipping it and you really get all your sides. Alright, so I'm going to do that. We're going to season it first and then put it in. So I'm going to do that and we'll show you what happens next. We are all seasoned up. I popped my garlic and cut it up and we got it in our little inserts. So that's looking nice. I could almost eat it now. But I won't. Nuh-uh. So that's about the look we're going for with the sear. Just a nice slight brown. And it's going to cook the rest of the way in the oven. We're going to throw these in more or less, do the same thing. Sear them on both sides real quick. Goodbye. Have a good time. And we're going to come back to that in about 40 minutes, I think. And while we wait for that, I guess we'll clean up all this shit. We just want to go ahead and wrap our cooked loin after it hits about 140 in some of this Ryan Reynolds wrap. We're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, let it soak up some juices, and finish cooking the rest of the way. You actually could probably take it out a little bit sooner. I just put on an episode of TV and I watch it, and when it's done, I take it out. So, once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any other recipe ideas that you want me to try out. And as always, Mr. Isle.